Hello judges, my name is Gail and our project is entitled Fall Risk Screening using the SuraSole Smart Insole among community dwelling older adults in the district Nakhon Ratchasima province, Thailand. Why is this important? Falls are a major health concern among older adults. They may result in injury, disability, loss of independence, reduced quality of life, and increased need for assistance. Age-related changes in the musculoskeletal and balance systems can affect walking speed, step pattern, and gait stability. Therefore, early identification of fall risk is important for planning appropriate prevention and rehabilitation programs. SuraSole is a smart insole that provides quantitative gait information, including gait speed, step counts, cadence, and stance and swing phases. This allows gait performance to be evaluated using objective data rather than relying on only visual observation. The innovation concept and objective. The objective of this study was to screen fall risk levels among community dwelling older adults in the Sikhayo district using SuraSole Smart Insole. We also examined the associations between fall risk level and gait characteristics. The main advantage of the SuraSole screenings are that it's convenient, quick to use, and able to provide systematic and objective gait information based on the system criteria. The result can also be used to clarify individuals into low, moderate, or high risk groups. Therefore, SuraSole has potential for use in community hospitals, rehabilitation centers, and primary care settings. The core mechanism is the participants are 41 community dwelling older adults. The mean age is around 70 years old. Each participant completed a walking assessment using SuraSole Smart Insole. The recorded variables included gait speed, step count, cadence, stance and swing phases, gait phase symmetry. Static foot characteristics were also assessed using SuraPhoto's foot scanner, and the data were then analyzed to compare gait and foot characteristics between participants with different fall risk levels. The key results: among the 41 participants, 39 participants were classified as low risk, 4 were moderate risk, and no participants were high risk. This meant approximately 1 in 10 older adults shows moderate fall risk. The challenges: this study had several limitations. The sample size was relatively small. Only 4 participants were classified moderate risk and no participant were classified as high risk. Therefore, the current finding should be interpreted as preliminary results. Further research should be included, a larger example, and a more balanced distribution of fall risk levels. The conclusion is in gait speed and step count were the 2 variables that most clearly distinguished and low risk and moderate groups. The results suggested that the SuraSole has potential as a convenient and quantitative fall risk classification of older adults according to their level of risk. The expected impact is earlier identification of at-risk older adults in appropriate referral for further assessment and rehabilitation, and improved community-based fall prevention planning. Thank you.
Thanks for the interesting presentation. But in my opinion, there is one more key indicators of fall risk. The balance, the gait speed and step count is important, but this insole, smart insole, can measure all the person's balance.
Can you repeat the question again?
Okay, this insole, this screening tool can measure the balances?
Yeah, the Insole can measure balance.
Yeah.
You can measure the risk. You can tell like the size of the people Insole and like the balance too. Yeah.
The fall risk is gauge speed and step, and another thing is a balance and
Yeah, like the Insole it's for older adults. So like because older adults are most likely to fall, and like my grandma, she fell randomly one day when she was really healthy, and then she was paralyzed and she can't move at all. And then the Insole is to like know when you're gonna fall or not. Like you'll see how your balance is and how strong your balance is. Yeah.
okay.
Thank you very much for interesting talk. So this Insole basically screen for the risk of fall, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that you can develop or upgrade this Insole to prevent the risk of fall? Is it possible?
I don't think you can prevent it yet, but will like know your risk of like the fall.
Okay.
So the SuraSole Smart Insole you used in this study, is this commercially available or you developed this device?
It's commercially available because I went to join their team of the SuraSole Insole. Yeah.
Okay, so you contributed to the development of this device?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, very interesting. I have a question about the classifier to divide into 3 categories, like a low risk, moderate risk, and high risk for high risk for. So, do you know what's the classifier?
The what?
Classifiers to divide into 3 risk groups: low risk, moderate risk, and high risk.
Like the risk levels were classified like differently to by the criteria. So like some people will walk perfectly, and some people won't walk goodly. Like the balance is not good.
Right. Is there any like a very quantitatively known criteria to classify the groups?
Wait, what? Can you repeat?
So you try to show the 3 groups, right?
Yeah.
Low, moderate, and high risk. So what is the criteria to divide
There's gonna be like different percentage of the rate that like when you walk, there's gonna be an app that will show everything you need to know, and it will immediately show like high, low, or normal.
Okay, and also in your particular literature review, there is no high risk group, right?
We don't see it yet when we
So
try.
do you have any reason? Do you know why there's no in this particular group of people?
We only tried it on 41 adults yet, so like we will start more and we will bring more people to try it out, and maybe just some people are not at high risk.
Well, I mean, is it because the participants are relatively young or relatively healthy? Do you know any like a possible reason?
They weren't too old, like they were around 50 or 50 to 60, I think, that we tried on them. So I don't think we had enough participants to try it yet.